Man, 5 books, and I'm already about 150 pages into book 6. This has been a hell of a journey. I mean, I had no idea that when I first wrote this story, this search for Christine Carpenter back in 2014, that this would be such a fulfilling experience for me. To sort of celebrate the release of the legacy, I wanted to sort of talk about my creative journey. When I was a kid, I was absolutely obsessed with Goosebumps by R.L. Stine. I can't remember what the first Goosebumps book it was that I picked up. It might have been either The Haunted Car or The Blob That Ate Everything, but R.L. Stine really captured my imagination and scared the hell out of me. And it was absolutely thrilling and a good way for me to get into reading. But there was something more, and obviously I was too young to grasp it, but eventually I graduated to Stephen King, Clive Barker, and I branched off into movies. And really, the movie that changed everything for me was Sam Raimi's Evil Dead and its sequel, Evil Dead 2. I was just blown away by the fact that a couple friends came together and made a couple movies that are now culturally significant. They're cult classics. Evil Dead is the cult classic. And that really struck something with me where I was like, you know what? I kind of want to do something like that. So I studied acting and got my hands on as much horror as I could at that point. And, you know, at 14 or 15 years old, I just spent all my time watching movies with commentary, and I discovered John Carpenter, who is probably my favorite filmmaker of all time, and I started making my own films. I made my own Evil Dead films, actually, and I remember those very, very fondly. I was very, very naive, but I was 15. What can you do? And as I got older, I started doing actual theater and drama club in high school. And after I graduated high school and got into college, I actually went to school for business management, logistics, and supply with a minor in marketing. A mouthful, I know. But I wasn't happy. Yeah, the education was important, but it was for something that my heart just wasn't in. And I realized that I needed something. I needed that thing that I was so attracted to when I was a kid. I needed that thing that I was so attracted to. The idea of making a movie, the idea of telling a story, of affecting an audience member in a sort of way. And so I decided, screw it, I'm gonna audition my ass off, and I did. I auditioned a lot. This was about 6 or 7 years ago. It was about 2013, 2012 when I just did all the time. I would, work 10-hour shifts, go to an audition, go to bed, rinse, lather, and repeat, just all the time. And I didn't get a single damn role. And I eventually kind of got exhausted with it, and I was like, there has to be something else that I can do that will fill this desire to create something. And I kind of fell into this, and I discovered this short story contest, and I was like, you know what, I always had A pluses in English. English was always my best subject. I wrote short stories when I was in high school, but I never really thought anything of it. And I was like, screw it, I'll write a short story and submit it into this contest. It'll be a fun thing to do while I'm on vacation. And it was one of the key turning points in my life where I was like, I could do this as a career. It was an absolute blast. It was thrilling to have a character in an isolated setting trying to save this girl from this werewolf, and it was so simple, but yet it was great. And I started to come up with this idea for this series about this older psychic that when he touches things, he sees images of the past. And I was just like, I could write 5 books or 10 or 20 or however many I wanted. and I started conceptualizing Phantom Lock the Lost. Did probably a good year and a half of research and writing off and on, and I came to the conclusion that self-publishing for me was the best option. So it's like I kind of wanted to have my own thing where I could build my own platform. So as I hired my own artists, I hired my own editors, I even started my own YouTube channel, which I've been doing for almost 3 years now. It used to be I would film on this camera right here before I got this nice bad boy. It's like, I can't believe how naive I used to be, but we've all got to start somewhere. And to me, writing a book is a lot like making a movie, and I don't have to worry about casting, I don't have to worry about people not showing up to set because all the characters, they're in here and this isn't going anywhere. There comes a point in one's life when you have to say, I've had enough. I've had enough of just waiting for things to happen. Stuff's not going to just fall into your lap. So I just reached that point where I was just like, what's holding me back? What do I have to lose? Everything's on loan anyway. Life is too short to just sit on your ass thinking about your dreams. And, you know, and writing, being an author, it's not easy. There's a lot of times where you don't get as much reward as you would like for your hard work. It's hours upon hours of hard work. But the creative process is so rewarding to me, and the joy of creating something that truly comes from here, the ability to explore themes that I'm interested in is its own reward. And with every year, I've tried to expand my platform even more. This year, I will seriously be directing for the first time, seriously. And I'm really excited to share more about that. And I'm excited to make actual short films and continue writing books and more urban fantasy and horror stuff. And to go even beyond that, I have so many ideas for the next couple of years that I don't think I'm not ever really worried about running out of content. It's been a blast, especially this year, getting to know all sorts of creative people from different walks of life, people from different genres, and people of different ages who have different experiences. And it's just mind-blowing to me that I get to do this. And my creative journey is ongoing. I'm constantly learning. I'm 5 books in, but I still have lots I want to learn and lots I want to do and things that I can improve on, but that's okay. You have to learn and constantly grow as a human being. Your first book, first movie, first whatever isn't going to be perfect. And even your second, your third, or your fourth aren't going to be flawless. Even your 20th isn't going to be flawless. But that's what makes us human. And I wouldn't trade that for anything, because the day that I have no more room to grow is the most depressing day ever. So comment below. Let me know how is your creative journey going? Are you just starting out? Are you in the middle? Are you figuring out new things? Let me know if you're going to film school, or if you're writing a book, or if you're a musician, anything. Comment below. Let me know your story. I'm anxious to chat with everybody. Thanks as always for watching. Look out for more content soon. My new book, The Legacy, is available on paperback and ebook along with all my other goodies. You check out all the links to that below. Thanks as always for watching. Bye.